Hi guys, it's Cindy, aka The Queen. Today we're gonna rant a little bit, so stay tuned. By now you've seen the title, and I am going to be sharing something very special that a friend sent me in the mail. But first I have to tell a little backstory. So, I love Vera Bradley products. Have since the first time I was introduced to them. I think I got my first Vera Bradley piece back in like the early 2000s. And I actually got it in Florida while on vacation at Disney World. And so over the years, I've seen lots and lots of Disney Vera Bradley products come out. And there was one in particular that I really liked, but it just wasn't in the budget. You guys know, as much as I love Vera Bradley, their items are costly, and Disney items are especially costly. And so I hadn't ever really seen one that I was just like, I just gotta have. As far as Disney is concerned, over the years, like I said, I've brought several Vera Bradley pieces. I usually get them on discount on their outlet shop online. And last Christmas, I treated myself to several Vera Bradley items that was going on clearance, and I have enjoyed every piece that I've ever gotten. So that's the long of the short story. So about a week and a half ago, I guess it was, I was scrolling through my emails, and I got this email that said Vera Bradley rebranding. Now, I didn't think anything of it. I had actually been on Vera Bradley's site a couple of times because I had seen one item in particular that I was like, I really would like to have that. Like, I had sent it to my daughters through text messages saying, I really want to save to get this item. And I knew from experience in the past that most of the time Disney items from Vera Bradley never go on sale. And that usually if you wanted to get them after they had finished the campaign, you would have to go on to a secondary market like Poshmark, or maybe even sometimes Etsy and eBay. And once in a blue moon, you could find a couple of Vera Bradley products on Amazon, not necessarily always the Disney items. So I saw this particular item and I was like, I'm going to save to get this item. And then I get this email and it talks about them rebranding, and I don't think anything of it. But then I started to see videos where people were talking about the rebranding of Vera Bradley. So I watched one particular video, which was the Disney sisters, and they were like talking about the fact that they were about to spill some tea. And again, didn't think anything of it. Watched the video, and they talked about how they had heard that there was a rebranding and that some things were going to be like discontinued. And they went on Vera Bradley's website and everything had changed. Like the website, the way it looked, their logo has changed, the products had changed, and things that had been a part of Vera Bradley's history for most of us had changed. And I was like, okay, but what about the Disney bags? Because again, I was saving for a Disney bag. So then I made the mistake of going on social media and looking at Vera Bradley's Instagram. And the flack from the changes that they were making, like, you could tell people were upset, that people were mad. But what stood out for me the most after reading the comments and also seeing the Disney sisters video was that basically the bag that I was saving for was no longer on the website. I didn't panic. I was like, okay. So I went and did a little research myself, and then I started to panic because they were basically saying that if you wanted something that was Disney from Vera Bradley, you would have to go to the Disney Springs store. Now, they also said that you could call the store and that possibly, if they had it in stock, that you could purchase and they would ship it to you. Again, I'm saving for the bag, and I'm not even close to what the bag would have cost me. I think the bag at the time when I first started looking at it, it was like $175, maybe even a little bit more than that, because Vera Bradley is not cheap. And so I was like, okay, so that opportunity has come and gone. So I commented how disappointed I was and the fact that I was saving for it. And a couple of people responded back and they said, go look on their outlet shop online. And I looked, and the price had gone down some. I think it was like 30% off. But again, I'm saving for it. I don't have the money yet. One thing, if you've been on my channel for a while, whether it was on my Disney channel or on my lifestyle channel, you know I'm all about the budget or the bargain. And one of the reasons that I'd never purchased a Disney Vera Bradley bag before was because of the cost, and that they usually don't go on sale, and that even when they go on secondary markets, like, the price goes up sky high. So I had pretty much resigned myself to the fact, and I mean, guys, I really wanted this bag, but I had resigned myself to the fact that the bag was gone. So I responded to a couple of people and I said, thank you so much. I said, but what you don't understand is that I'm saving for the bag. We don't use credit cards. If we purchase something, we purchase it when we have the actual money in our hand for it. That's just the way my husband and I have done our finances for years. When I go on Disney trips, I pay for it. We don't use credit cards. And so I had just resigned myself to the fact that it was going to be gone. But then I started looking at the website, and this is where the rant comes in. I didn't realize when the Disney sisters said that things were gone, I just assumed like they had revamped what they had and that there was like new designs and but that some of the old faithfuls would still be around. That is not the case. All of the old faithfuls are gone. Like I said, I've been not collecting because I actually use my Vera Bradley bags, so it's not like a collection. Like, I have a weekender bag, I have a tote bag, I have their three zip bag, I have another crossbody, I don't remember the name for that. I have their key lanyards. I have, one of my favorite things is their ID card holder with the window on it. All of them were gone. And even the style of the Cinderella bag, because guys, that's what I was looking at, was their Cinderella bag. You guys know, that's why I got my Cinderella ears on today. I really struggled with where I was going to put this video, but I decided because this was Disney related that I would show it here. I am going to do like a collection of all of my Vera Bradley bags that I have gotten over the years on my lifestyle channel, and that will be coming up at a later date. So all of the styles that I loved about Vera Bradley were gone, like literally wiped off of the page. And so even though it's a bag in my mind, I kept thinking, I'm probably not going to buy Vera Bradley products after this because I like the styles of the old totes. Now, I don't have a problem with like change or there being new things. But when I actually went and looked at the website, I noticed a couple of things. First of all, that a lot of the classics were gone. All of the classics just about were gone. The names were changed. They have a limited number of different styles right now. I'm sure that's going to change. But I noticed, one, the colors were not as bright. There weren't as many quilted items as there used to be. And one of the things that I loved about Vera Bradley was that they had all of these bright, vibrant colors and they were quilted. But the thing that I noticed the most was the shape of the bags weren't appealing to me. The patterns weren't appealing to me. The colors all look like brown and rust, and I'm a blue and green girl, and none of what I was seeing on the website was appealing to me. And I don't know if Vera Bradley is going to like pay attention to the number of customers who are upset, because there are a number of customers who are upset. I just don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I understand wanting to shake things up, change some things, because I'm sure in the last couple of years, just like with a lot of businesses, that things have been rough, that people aren't buying as much as they used to. But one particular line, Disney, and these collections of Disney items had really just come out like in the last 2 months. And that's why I thought I had time to save for one. So anyway, long story short, like I had resigned myself to the fact that I was not going to get a bag. But so a friend reached out to me and she said, "What's your address?" And so I sent her my address and she said, "I'm sending you your dream bag." Thank you, Chandra. I know you told me to stop thanking you, but thank you. Because honestly, I had just accepted that I was not going to get the bag and it was going to be okay. But I had dreamed about carrying that bag with me when I travel. My daughter that I went to Disney with last year, she had gotten a Vera Bradley purple bag with Mickey ears on it. And I had been looking at one that had come out the year before that. But again, because of the cost of them, I did not get it. And I regretted it, like was kicking my butt for not getting the bag. In reality, it was more than I was willing to pay and more than I had at the time to pay, so I wouldn't have been able to get it anyway. But after we traveled and I had seen how much her bag could hold, and it was one of the few shapes that I did not have, I really wanted one of Vera Bradley's backpacks. And so when the Cinderella one came out, like I was excited. So today, my package came in the mail from my friend. What she didn't tell me was not only was she sending me my wish bag, but she sent me an additional item. And so right now I'm going to show you those items. And like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with Vera Bradley. I hope that they listen to some of their customers, and I hope they bring back some items. One of the other things I noticed is that the new products, they don't look as if the quality is as good as in the past. Like I said, there's less quilted items, which to me, if you've ever held a Vera Bradley bag in your hand, like they're not thinly made. Even though they're a lot of times cotton material, they're hefty items, very well made, and pieces that are like that you would use for every day. Even though they have patterns, you can use them for every day. I really like the travel pieces, and that's what the majority of my pieces are, travel pieces. But I noticed, one, they don't look, the quality doesn't look as good. There's less quilted items. They look a little bit more cheaply made. I don't know, I haven't seen one in person. Their tote bag that they have now doesn't have a zipper on it. I personally can't use a tote bag that doesn't have a zipper, because again, I use my items for traveling and I want it to be closed. It has like a little button, or it doesn't even have like a magnet. It has like some little string that you put around a button. They had like little, not fanny packs, I forgot what they call them, but they look like some of the other designers out here right now that, to me, those items are like kind of like a fad and aren't long-term pieces that you would use for years at a time. Like when I say I still have the bags that I brought back in the early 2000s, I still use them today because they're classic, and they, you know, I just feel like they work over time. They had like a little crossbody bag. It doesn't have a zipper on it. It has a really thin strap, like with a knot on the end of it. Like, some of the choices are kind of confusing, and some of the things that like were staples for them are gone. But my brand is over. It is what it is. I wish them the very best. Something would really have to catch my eye for me to purchase it. But if you want some Disney items, if there was something that you saw, go check out the outlet. I will leave a link below for that. If you like some of their classic bags, go check out the outlet website, because they are no longer available on their main website. So I'm going to show you what my friend sent me in the mail. Now, I'm going to start with the item that she didn't tell me about, but that she surprised me with. And that is their toiletry bag. And it has the Cinderella pattern. There were two Cinderella patterns. This was the paisley one, and this was the one that I really, really liked. You can see the Cinderella's dress. If you turn this upside down, there's Cinderella here. Now, I have one of these cosmetic bags in a different pattern, and this thing holds a lot. I have one that has like toiletries in it, and then I have one that sometimes I put hair products in. It has a little tie at the top. It has a really sturdy strap. That is the difference that I'm noticing. They have a toiletry bag in the new line, but it's not like this. It has a zip up here with a pocket, and then on the inside is the second pattern from the line. I didn't even take the tissue paper out yet, guys. It has this pocket here that is water resistant that you can wipe off, and then it has a second pocket, and then it has a fourth pocket at the bottom, and it is it's got a liner on it so you can wipe it off. So it has like 4 compartments. They're nice size, and you can put lots of things in it. And it has a hook. Let's see if I can get it out. So this is a hanging toiletry bag that you can hang up, and then when you pack it up, you just close it up, tie it, and then put it back in your suitcase on your way home. So this, I will be using this on several trips, and this will be like an everyday type of travel. It won't be just for Disney. I won't be saving it just for Disney. I'll be using it when I go to my mom's house. when we maybe go to visit our friends in Alabama. Like, I'll be using it for more than just Disney. Now, this is the bag that I was wishing for. It's called Vera Bradley's Campus Extra Large Backpack. And it has several compartments. It has a handle at the top. It's got padded straps. What I really liked about it, which is lacking in a lot of my other backpacks, is one, it has a strap on the back for extra security. But one of the features that I really, really loved about this particular style of the bag, of their backpacks, is it has a trolley sleeve. So you can put this on top of your suitcase and it will stay in place. Now, in the front, it has a small zip pocket, but it's a very deep zip pocket. Then it has a second pocket up front. And isn't that pattern just beautiful? That has a place for pens. It's got 2 slip pockets. And then it's got the ID. So you can put, so when you're traveling, you can put things in here. And it's deep too. But I love the fact that it flips down enough that you can get to the items that's in here. Now, after that pocket, it has a third front pocket right here that you can put things in. And again, deep. It goes all the way down to the bottom. Then it has a fourth pocket that is like your main part of your backpack. There's lots of pockets in this. And then it has 2 mesh slip pockets. And then it zips all the way down. You know how you sometimes have backpacks that don't come down enough that you can like really get inside? And then that's what it looks like underneath there. But that's not it. It has a pocket in the back that's padded for your laptop. And then when I say that this has everything, I don't know why they are getting rid of this style, because I looked, the new styles do not have all of these pockets. It's got quilted pockets on the side where you can put drinks, holders, a water bottle, and it's on both sides. Now, they used to have, oh, it looks like it's still a part of this. Okay, so on the back where the trolley sleeve is, there is a hidden zipper behind the laptop sleeve that you could put like your wallet, your passport, and things like that, so that it's like right up against your back and not out in the open. This thing has everything. It's got so many compartments, it's crazy. If I can't pack my stuff in here for my carry-on bag as my personal item bag, yeah, I don't know. But it's still small enough that it should fit underneath the seat. And that, guys, is the very long story about how I ended up with this campus backpack. Again, Chandra, thank you so much. she was like, I better see pictures and I better see you using it. And I was like, oh, you will definitely see me using it, because it has so many compartments. It's got so many organizational compartments to it. Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zipper compartments, plus a trolley sleeve, plus the straps, and then it has clips on the back, so that secures it even more, not only to you but to your suitcase when you put it over the handle. And then inside, it's got great compartments inside. So I'm going to show it to you one last time, because I'm not sure if you got to see everything. It's got 2 pockets on the side for water bottles. It's got a zip compartment in the very front that you could put like things that you might, want to get to immediately. Then it's got a pocket on front that you can put 2 slip pockets, a couple of ID card areas, pins, and then an ID area. Then you got this section. You got the inner section, and then another section with mesh zip pockets, and then a section for your laptop or your iPad and your Kindle. Then a secret compartment in the back behind the laptop area, padded straps, adjustable padded straps, I might add, and a clip and a trolley sleeve. As you can see, the pattern on the front, I've got Cinderella front and center. I've got the paisley pattern. I love it so much. Like, it ticks off all the boxes, and I could not be happier. And then they have the bonus of the travel bag for toiletries and hair products. You can put, something that's not going to spill in this top pocket, because this one you could put, oh, I didn't even notice. So on the toiletry bag, it's got 2 layers. So you could, put, I don't know, there's so many things you could put. It's got some pockets. I don't even think I noticed this in the original one that I have. Then you've got 2 sections that are wipeable that you can put your toiletries in, and then another pocket at the bottom that you can put more toiletries in. Like, okay, now I need somewhere to travel. So, even though I am sad that things are changing and that they've gotten rid of many of the items that I love, and like I said, I will be doing a Vera Bradley collection video, and it will probably be on my lifestyle channel. I love these bags. I love the pattern. I love the color. It's my girl Cinderella. The only other Vera Bradley Disney bag that I would have gotten in its place would have been like a Minnie Mouse to go with my Minnie Mouse carry-on bag. Other than that, like, if I don't ever purchase Vera Bradley again, I'm satisfied with the purchases that I do have, and especially because this right here has been a long term, like even before they had the Cinderella pattern, the campus backpack was on my wish list, even if it had been a regular campus backpack. So I will say this, if there are Vera Bradley items that you like, I would check out the outlet. And I am going to, this is going to be in time video. I'm going to interrupt some of my Disney videos and put this up so that if there's things that you guys would like to see, or look into purchasing, you'll still have an opportunity before things are gone. Right now, they have marked down some of the Disney items even more, and all that they have left is on the Disney site. Is on the Vera Bradley outlet website. I've heard from talking to other people that there's not a lot of things in Disney Springs. Vera Bradley did respond to one of my complaints, and they said to be on the lookout for more Disney items. They do have a few Disney items still on the regular Vera Bradley website, but they are very plain. And I'll be honest, I saw them at the same time that these came out, and I wasn't impressed. And so unless they show me like some actual real Disney patterns, and until I hear from other people who might purchase some of the new items, as to what the quality is like, I don't think I have a Vera Bradley store near me where I could go in and see what the things are like. Yeah, I'm just going to be satisfied with the Vera Bradley items that I received, and just be okay with it. Once again, I want to thank my friend. And I cannot wait to travel with my new bag. And so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? And if you'd like to know when the next video will come out, all you have to do is hit that little notification bell below. So until I see you guys next time, have a blessed day. Bye.